Welcome back, aliens. My name is Naveen Reddy, and let's continue with the series on Python. Now, to this point, we have talked about functions, and now we know how to pass parameters or arguments to the function, right? And we have talked about different types of arguments we can pass, like we have keyword, we have position and default. And then we have talked about very important topic, which is variable length argument, right? So let's continue with that, and we just need to complete one small topic in that. So what I will do is I will simply create a function here which will take some data from the user. Okay, now it will be a person data as we did last time. So there's a function, the function name is person, and it takes some parameters. Okay, that's nothing big, and the parameters which I want to pass is something like this. Okay, so what I will be doing with those parameters are a different thing. Okay, here the important thing is I have a person function, I want to pass some arguments. Okay, when I say parameters arguments, you can imagine they are same. Okay, so we have person here, and then a person want to send different data. Example, a person want to send the name, so I will say Naveen, and then I want to pass my age. I want to pass, let's say, the city which I live in, so I will say Mumbai, and then I will also mention my phone number. Let's say that is 97654. So we have a phone number here. So we have a name, we have age, and we have city and a number. Now, when we talk about a function person, of course, the most important thing is name here, right? So every person is a name. Doesn't matter if you want to reveal your age, or you want to reveal the city you live in, or maybe your mobile number, but name is something which we all reveal. Now here, I may want to accept one parameter. So we'll say, hey, I will say, okay, name is something I will get for sure. So name is something I will get for sure. But I'm not sure about the other parameters which a user will be sending. Maybe a user will send age or city or number. I'm not sure. Now in this case, of course, we have seen this, we have to accept a variable length argument, right? So in this case, you will say star and you will say data, right? So you will say the data. But there's one problem here. The problem is, even if we try to work with that data, let's say I want to print all the data here. Now anyway, this data is tuple, right? So if you want to print all data, you will be using a for loop. Before that, what I will do is I will just print the name first. I will print a name here. And then I also want to print the data. So I will say print data. Now, of course, this data will be printed, and it will be printed in tuple format. So I will say run this code, and you can see we got data. We got name and we got data as well. That perfectly works, okay? But the problem is, if I want to print this individually, and I don't even know what a user is sending. What is 28? Is it the phone number or the age? What is Mumbai? Is it maybe the state? So we have to convey our message in a proper way. Maybe Mumbai is a workplace or a home place. You never know, right? So in that case, so we also use a concept called as keyword variable arguments. Now the difference is in variable length arguments, you pass a number of parameters, right? But you have to also mention the keyword, okay? Example, I will say, hey, this 28 is my age. This Mumbai is the city which I live in. This is my mobile number. So I'm also sending a keyword there, right? Now if you want to work something like this, because if I run this code, you're getting an error here. It says got an unexpected keyword argument age, because when you say star, it will not accept a keyword arguments, and that's where you will say star. So when you say double star, it means you are passing multiple arguments but with the help of keywords. And the moment you run this code now, and you can see it works, we got data, yay, okay? So it's so simple, right? So if you want to pass multiple data, and that too with the help of keyword, then we have to use keyword variable length argument. Makes sense, right? In fact, here we can also use a for loop to print the key and a value pair, you know? So we can say for, and we have two things, right? We have a key and a value. So I will say, so we have to say for I comma j in, and then you have to fetch from data, right? In fact, in normal books or projects, we normally write kw, which is keyword arguments, but that's fine. You can use any name here, it doesn't matter. So here you will say for I comma j in data. So you cannot simply say data, you have to say items, right? So you have to use a function called as items, and then you will print one data. You will print I, and then so you will say, so you will simply print I comma j. You will print the key and a value pair, right? So let's run this code, and that's what you got. So you got Naveen, you got age 28, you got city Mumbai, you got mobile number, right? So that's it from this video. I hope you're enjoying this. Let me know in the comment section, and do subscribe for the videos. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.